So I'm sitting here with my daughter's blocks for two reasons. The first is that, well, I really like to play with toys. And the other reason is that my daughter asked me if I could do a video using some of her toys. So I started looking around all of her toys to get inspiration. I started thinking about how the way that we play really helps us understand a little bit more about the way we work. And I started thinking about two of the most popular games in the world. The first is Tetris. If you remember, Tetris is a game about building. We would have pieces that would fall into place, and we would build them on our video game to try to create the most perfect and ordered system that we could. And it's a lot like building. What we want is the nice flat and good foundation. The opposite is Angry Birds. As you see, I have the Angry Birds set out here. And Angry Birds, what we really want to do is destroy stuff. And I know you're sitting here watching and you just want to watch that tower fall. Well, I'm not going to do it right now, but I promise that I will. And when you think about these two games, what you're really talking about is two opposite sides of the human condition, the desire to build and the desire to destroy. Nobody really likes to maintain. The status quo is not something we're big into. That's why societies and enterprises and even departments change constantly, because we're more interested in doing those two opposites than we are the middle. So when you think about doing enterprise work, it's really easy to imagine getting your team excited about building a brand new system, putting something in place, or tearing out a legacy system that they're really finally happy to get rid of. What's harder to do is get them to just maintain uptime, keep that network running. They get really bored with that. There's just not much of a challenge there. So one of the things I think you can do to motivate them is to start thinking about maintenance in terms of building and destroying. For instance, you can tell your team what you really want them to do is destroy all that defective equipment and build up a new network that works better. You can use your refresh cycle as a way of talking about building rather than just maintaining the status quo. So I'm really hoping that this kind of thing is going to give you inspiration for communicating with your team about other ways of thinking about their work so that they stop getting bored by the sort of maintenance, janitorial stuff. So to inspire you more, I'm going to do it now. I'm going to knock down this tower, and when I do, I want you to think about different ways that you can think about talking about management in your enterprise. Ready? Here we go.